Well, it's nice to be close. I mean, it'll feel better when we win. Hopefully win tomorrow and close it out, or maybe we get help tonight. But we'll see when the time comes. I'm proud of our guys, how we're playing, down this. This is not an easy stretch. I know that the games we won the series in Anaheim, first 2 games here, it's a little bit more of a grind than we're probably giving credit for with these guys. So they're getting after it. They see what's at stake. They know what's at stake. They're playing hard and playing well, which is a good sign.
What did you think about the way Musgrove shut the door there in the 8th?
Yeah, pretty awesome to come in the way that he did. We were staying away from Giles today. We were staying away from Davinsky. We were staying away from Liriano, guys that normally are in that role. Musgrove's obviously in that role as well. Luke had already pitched, so we didn't want to use Harris. I mean, we had a lot of restrictions on the bullpen today. So when you have that, you need guys that step up and come in and close the door. Martez lost his command a little bit. Misfired on a few 2-strike pitches. Sip comes in, gets a broken bat base hit, and then all of a sudden the game's on the line. And Joe Musgrove steps up and threw exceptionally well. He's really taken to the bullpen role. Today was a good example.
Does it feel like the players have raised their level of play because they smell blood in the water?
I don't know. I mean, we got 90. How many wins do we have? 90, 89? I mean, we had a lot of wins. So we've raised the bar pretty high from the very beginning. Obviously, there's some sense of urgency to finish it. There's a little adrenaline that comes with it. But I don't know that we've played any harder than we've played all year. This group plays extraordinarily hard and come prepared. We'll have our mishaps here and there, but you don't get the win total that we have without coming to the ballpark every day with some sense of pride and urgency.
What's it been like for you to see Joe grow into that bullpen role and kind of embrace that responsibility? Not surprising, I'm sure.
No, it's been impressive because, obviously getting taken out of the rotation, it's going to go one of 2 ways. We sent him down to the minor leagues just to clear his head and work on a couple different things for one start. And it can derail you. You can lose your confidence. You can lose your mojo. You can lose some of your stuff and feel like the world's against you. And he took it as a challenge, came back, bounced around roles. And then the official bullpen role, once we got back to full strength, and he's taken to it with some energy. His stuff has come up. His body language, his posture. He comes in the game. He expects to do well. He works hard. He does everything that you would expect to hand the ball to a guy with a ball on the line or the game on the line. So it's an impressive transition for him. I don't think we're out of the thought that he might be a starter down the road, but right now it's hard not to give him the ball in the 7th, 8th, or 9th.
We've seen the time and again from Keuchel, but are you so amazed that he can pull out a double play when he needs it?
Yeah. I mean, it's he kept the ball on the ground from the very beginning of the game. The first very efficient first inning with the ground balls, and then he seemed to control everything. One ball elevated with Segura for the homer, but we always say he's one pitch away from any sort of issue that he has on an inning by inning basis. So for him, I think being in control of himself, number one, is good. Then he thinks he can control the ball and control contact, and they didn't hit him very hard today.
AJ, you mentioned pregame that you may have a decision on Lance as far as Tuesday's concerned after he threw his bullpen.
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
How nice was it to see Beltran have a good day?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, we need him to be good like this, and he's put some pretty good swings on the ball recently and not gotten the hits to show for it today. Obviously it would have been maybe his luck turned when he hit the ball off the bag. That's the sure sign that things are turning for him, and then gets a couple more base hits on top of it. So left-handed, he's been, he's a real threat, and he's tough to pitch to. He swings at strikes, and his presence in our lineup is very important.
When this team went from 10 games over to 20 to 30, is that still more of what they're doing now, where they're just chasing wins, not chasing a division title or first in America?
Yeah, I mean, we just know how to play. When we really do stay focused and we have our team intact, we're pretty good, and we've been good with the type of lineup that we can roll out. When guys, we have guys on the bench that arguably could have played today that are putting up pretty good numbers too. We just have a very, very deep roster, and when we're focused, we're in the strike zone. We kind of play as a team offensively. We can be a threat from 1 through 9. So factor in some good pitching, and that's how we're tallying up some wins.
How closely will you follow the Angels game tonight? Do you hope they win or
I
not?
mean, it is sort of I guess a double negative, right? I mean, I want them to. We want to win the division, and if it happens tonight with with the Rangers beating the Angels, then so be it. We would celebrate tomorrow. If we need to win out tomorrow and and do ourselves in front of our home fans, that would be great too. We got a lot of games left to win one game, and we feel good about the position we're in. But honestly, I don't care how we finish this out. Let's just finish it out. But it's not over. The season's not over. We're not tomorrow or today or whenever something happens in our favor. It doesn't complete the season. We got some more work to do.
Why did you take Keuchel out after 6?
Because he was done. He this time of year and with the lead that he had we had 9 outs and a 5 or 6 run lead.
How much of it was motivated also by giving more bullpen guys the chance to show some improvements?
None of that. Starts off the starting pitcher.
How are you feeling about the state of the bullpen overall?
I feel good. We've got a number of bodies down there, and we got guys that, that I've had a hard time getting some guys in the game, with the number of bodies that we have and some of the games we've played. But, I like our pen, and I think, the Oakland series was a tough one where we took it on the chin a little bit. But I trust those guys. That's why I put them in.
And then, just disrespectfully, why is it that we're unable to discuss Lance's bullpen session today?
Because I don't want to. I'd like to talk to him. We'll talk about stuff pregame that are pregame things. I want to talk about the game on postgame.